Hey YouTubers, so what are we working on? What else? The 1999 Chevy Silverado 1500, so that's a half-ton truck. What's happening was getting a lot of bouncing on the truck when I was driving it. It's starting to get more vibration off the front end. And I kept checking the front, and I kept finding nothing wrong with it. And finally, I got down underneath and saw the problem. So here we are underneath, and this is the transfer case that we're looking at. And if you look way up in here, you can see all this oil. And that's the GM transfer case oil spray of imminent death. What happens with this thing is, deep inside of this case there's an oil pump, and that oil pump sits on the shaft, and the housing for the pump has teeth that go into some pockets here on the casing. This casing though is made out of magnesium, and it's very soft. It's like aluminum soft. The oil pump housing is made out of steel, so it's hard, and they made a knife edge, and it bangs around. A lot of times when you shift from park to forward, say, or park to reverse, you'll hear a thunk, and that's that oil pump banging away. And eventually it wears through the case, and then you get all this oil up here, and where it wears through is up on top, and you can't see it, and it sprays oil out until the transfer case has no oil. Then it pukes all over itself. Transfer cases cost about $1,500, so not a good thing. Okay, so what are we going to do for this? Well, what I'm going to try to do is get some oil into here and sort of cover the top hole so it's not just spraying oil out so much, and then replace or rebuild this transfer case. I haven't totally decided which. So here we go. Alright, so what do you need for this job? Breaker bar, 18mm socket, wrench, pan. You're going to be draining out about, well, up to 2 quarts of automatic transmission fluid. Alright, this is the transfer case. Right back here, by the way, is a disc, and that'll tell you what transfer case you have. It should be like an NP. This one is NP 261. Means it was built by New Process Gear or New Venture Gear, and 261 is the model number. And then it'll have some other numbers down here, and then the lowest number is actually the ratio for the low gear. High gear is just 1-to-1 going through the transfer case. This is the drain plug, and the fill plug is out here. Most people recommend take out the drain plug first. I don't. I actually say take out the fill plug first, so you make sure you can get that out before you drain anything, because it would be really sad if you could not do that. Unfortunately, I can't do this and film it at the same time, so I'm going to have to put you down. Okay, that's all of the ATF that drained out of the transfer case. That's definitely not even a quart, and there should be 2 quarts in there. So I kind of caught this just in time. Okay, so what fluids to use? In this particular, the GM ones, it's just automatic transmission fluid, and it's now the Dexron 6. If you look at the manual, it'll say Dexron 3. Dexron 6 completely supersedes Dexron 3, so anywhere Dexron 3 is called out, you can use Dexron 6. That's what GM says to do. So that's good. It is slightly more expensive for the Dexron 6, but I think it's good enough. And then I'm going to try to get it in with this little pump I bought. We'll see if this thing works. All right, let's get that set up. Okay, so there it is, and the tube is going up to that, let's see, inlet right there. And there goes the fluid right on in. Slick. I like this. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, it's 2 quarts. Well, a little less than 2 quarts. Basically fill it up so it dribbles out of the inlet hole up there. And then you're done. So we'll be back when that happens. Okay, well that's it. There really wasn't much to see. I just filled it till it started to dribble out. It was almost exactly 2 quarts. In fact, I transferred the remains of the first quart into the second one once that was empty, and that was a few more pumps, and that was pretty much it. This thing worked great. I'll show the cover for it. By the way, with these fluids, make sure, of course, that you check your manuals and get the correct fluid for your vehicle. And otherwise, that was a real simple deal. So it's the same procedure for changing the oil or the fluid on the transfer case. Yeah, okay, and this is it. It's PT, it's quart and gallon fluid pump. That's kind of nice actually, and it has 2 threads on this and fit on there real nice, and 2 little extensions. That's for the gallon. Quart one's in there, of course. So this worked really well. Anyway, that's it for replacing the fluid on your transfer case. And if you've been hearing the usual Silverado thunk, it's good to get down there and check it. And there is a repair, and hopefully I'll be doing that sometime soon on this transfer case. I just need to keep fluid in it now so that it doesn't blow up. And I'm going to try to patch that hole on the outside if I can. I'm really not 100% sure how I'm going to do that though. So anyway, adios.